If I was to release those tapes, the world would shut down. Okay. If I showed one of these tapes, I'm telling you right now, the whole music industry and Hollywood, it would just grind down like this. They're all going to start pointing at each other like this, and it's going to be bad.
Oh, it's going to get bad, all right. Welcome to Popcorn Planet's Diddygate coverage. I'm Andy Signore, and there's been a lot of talk about this alleged memoir from Kim Porter. Her family is now deeming that it's fake. Diddy's own lawyer saying it's shameless, it's a scam. Amazon has actually pulled it because of Sean Combs' kids saying that it's fake. But now the author has gone and broken his silence and done an interview with The Art of the Dialogue. And it's pretty damning, guys. It's pretty fascinating. Now, look, I'd love to get this guy on the show. We are trying our best. This is the author. His name is Chris Todd, and he's here talking about a lot. We're going to go through some of these clips, and we're going to break this down even further in our live later today. There's also Jaguar White right out there doing a lot of stuff. We got so many updates, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that bell for all alerts. Smash that all so you get notified. And when you get notified, hit that like and leave a comment down below. Helps get these videos in the algorithm, and it's important we get this stuff out there. Now, do I believe this guy? I don't know what to believe, but man, Art of the Dialogue, the guy who's interviewing here does not. He gets extremely defensive. It's kind of a hard watch. I'd love to have Chris on, and we're reaching out to him. Chris, come on the show. I want to play some of these clips, though, so you can get a gauge of what you think about this guy and is the author of this book. Does he sound legit? Here are some clips. Here's Will and Jada mentioned.
Can you explain how the alleged memoir portrays the nature of Kim Porter's relationship with Diddy? Was an open relationship mentioned in the book verified by any source close to them?
About their sex life?
An open relationship.
Means a sex life. Yes, we have sources, and multiple sources said they had an open relationship, yes. She says it too, so I'm going by what she's saying. She's saying they do. And that they have threesomes with multiple celebrities. They're listed in the book. So yes. Am I going to go to Will Smith and Jada and ask them that? No, I'm not.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Am I going to ask Jamie Foxx that?
Could you pull that up for me? I want to show you something.
Sure.
Now, again, you got to remember, this is a book that he got allegedly through a thumb drive, a USB drive stick that has not only Kim Porter's alleged diaries, but tapes and evidence. And he was given this after Kim's passing in a way to sort of get the truth out there by others. That's ultimately what this is about. Now, this guy's written some other books, other crime stories, etc., and that's ultimately, I guess, why he was selected. It's still a little confusing to me, but here's some more. Will Smith coming up again.
These are serious.
What do you think Will Smith would say? Can I say something? What do you think Will Smith would say if I called him up on his cell phone? I pull his number through a PI, right? And I call him up. And I go, when Kim was pregnant, she says she's on the phone with you. And that Sean's on the phone with you, Will. And that he's talking about this. Do you think he's going to admit that that really happened? Right now, with everything that's going on with Sean Combs and all these celebrities are silent right now, do you really think he's going to talk to me? Do you think he's going to admit to that?
I don't have an answer for that.
Okay, I'm just giving you.
I'm not. The reason why I'm saying this because
I don't think any of us expect that Will's going to answer that question honestly.
The book alleges that Diddy kept a vault of tapes documenting his alleged sexual encounters. Was there any hard evidence that such a vault existed?
The sources say there was a vault that existed, yes, and some of the tapes were flown out of the country on a private jet.
I paused for effect because a vault did exist according to his sources, and those tapes that were in the vault were flown to other countries.
That's from the sources directly, so I have to believe them.
And this
not have to, but
right.
I have no way. How am I going to?
You see how that you run it that you have.
Do you expect me to go in his safe at his
house?
No.
I'm
get shot?
No. What I'm asking you is, like I said once again, because you're the guy who's spearheading this thing that allegedly comes from Kim. So me asking the questions, I'm like a can of spray paint.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know which wall to go, and tell them.
Right.
So that's the reason why I ask these questions, because I actually don't know. So, and so, like I said.
No, fair, but he's a little aggressive in this. The commenters agreed. Let's get a little bit more into these tapes.
So you didn't, these are other things that you didn't include in, and why did you keep that out?
Correct, because I can't reveal everything at once. It's too shocking.
It's too shocking if he reveals everything he knows at once. Now, one could argue, oh, come on, dude, just put it all out there. But he's now alleging it's that bad, guys. And here's that quote from the beginning in full context.
If I was to release those tapes, the world would shut down. Okay? If I showed one of these tapes, I'm telling you right now, the whole music industry and Hollywood, it would just grind down like this. They're all going to start pointing at each other like this, and it's going to be bad. We've already set it up. We have multiple attorneys. We know how to do it. It's not my first rodeo. I solved the greatest murder case in history, 3 of them. I know how to do it. We're going to do it, but just going to come in pieces. And there's also ways we can, let's say, not censor it, but we can kind of soften it, right? Like the whole tape doesn't have to come out. I don't have all the tapes. There's other people that have the tapes. I can't control them. We already know they're shopping in Hollywood. We have proof of other people telling us. We actually didn't have that one they showed. So there's multiple out there. Remember, this has been going on for 30 years. So I'm not the only one who has them. I think I have specific ones that no one has. But so, yeah, it's gonna be extremely shocking. We've got to be really just kind of one step at a time.
But you can confirm nor deny that.
Here's another portion here. How many tapes?
Let's say there's 10 tapes, right?
So this is hypothetical.
Yeah. Hypothetically, there's 10 tapes. There's a couple of those that no one has, but the flash drive has. I can pretty much guarantee.
And how can you?
Because if anybody has those, they're going to go to jail. If they release what I believe they think they have or they want to release, they will most likely go to jail. That's why we're working with the federal government. We're working with the federal government.
Oh, you're currently working with the federal government?
Well, not like what you're saying.
No. I want to be clear. I don't want to make any.
We're going to give them to the federal government.
Oh, so you're going to give the tapes to the federal government?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And so this is.
What is he waiting on there? That's one thing that's interesting. I guess there's a conflict there, and I'd love to ask him. I guess they're trying to get the truth out for Kim Porter, but won't the federal government be able to do that? Or is there a part here where they're a little worried? They want to make sure something's out before the federal government takes it and throws it under the rug. I could understand that too, This is other than the tapes that the United States District Attorney in federal cases have. No, I'm saying this is. All right. Anyway, I've selected, thanks to Kim, we've pulled some other clips here along with me. I want to play these. Hold on. This is the last clip I'm going to play with you.
I have a legal issue with the tapes. I got to be careful. Okay. The book is much easier under the First Amendment. Also, Kim's First Amendment right, her civil rights, her journey for justice, her ability to tell her own story through her eyes, through her experience. She may have been unalived. Okay? We're looking into it right now as hard as we can. If she was, there's a lot of rights that she has, and her family has the right also to press law enforcement to reopen the investigation. So there's a lot of things going on.
The investigation into
her possibly being unalived.
Well, we know for a fact.
So anyway, we don't know a lot of facts here, as this guy constantly says, but I know that this guy here in this interview, this Chris Todd guy, polarizing guy. Not everybody's buying what he's selling. In fact, like I showed you up front, the kids, Diddy's kids, have pulled it. Them and reps for Kim are saying it's impossible. But as I was talking about this with Kim earlier, how would they know everything Kim Porter was doing? Like, there is a likelihood here that it is possible that this could be real, or at least some of this is real. And the big thing for me is he claims to have all these tapes. If he has the tapes, well, then it's going to be kind of hard to deny it. If he really does have tapes that can prove all this, I wish he would just get to it and release it. But at the same time, there's clearly a plan here. He does admit at one point he wants to make some money. He's not hiding it. He says, everybody in Hollywood's making money. I got to make some money to be able to keep doing these types of investigations. Okay, I can sort of see where he's coming from. But extremely aggressive interview from the dialogue, which is unfortunate. It's not always like that. And I'd love to give him the benefit of the doubt to come in here and hear him a little bit more directly. So We have reached out to him. We will keep you posted. In fact, we'll talk more about this along with Jaguar Wright's interview. There's a lot of stuff coming today during our live. You're not going to miss it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell, get alerted. When you get alerted, smash it and let us know what you think. And also check out the playlist, the videos you're seeing on screen. Support all our previous reporting. Thank you guys so much for watching, and tell us what you think of this guy in the comments.